So you're checking out this video because you've seen the Easy Vest and you are wondering whether it's worth the money. Or maybe you're looking for a weighted vest as you want to get into weighted calisthenics. Either way, this is the video for you. I'm going to go over why, if you're looking for a weighted vest, why you should consider this one, and if you're tempted by the Easy Vest, seen it on Instagram, or just want to know what you can do with it and if it's worth the money, you will get that answered in today's video. Before we begin, if you're interested in calisthenics, workouts and equipment reviews, make sure to subscribe and to hit that bell icon so you know when I upload. If you find the video useful, make sure to hit that like button. It really does help this channel. So I'm going to go through some of the reasons why you should take a chance and get yourself the Easy Vest from Kensui Fitness. But don't worry, I will go over counter arguments too, because I use YouTube to find out if I should buy something, and I respect and appreciate the videos that give both sides so I can walk away with all the info and decide if I want to spend that money. I don't want you to buy this on my recommendation and not be happy. I will disclose from the get-go though that I wasn't given this vest. I bought it with my own money, but I do have an affiliation with them, and if you look down below there is a link and a discount code down in the video description. Using the code LDK, and that's in caps lock, will get you $20 off. I'm saying this now to be transparent, and when you go through this link it does help this channel, but at no extra cost to you. But you will get full disclosure on this product and my honest review. With that out the way, let's get into the video. So first things first, you haven't seen anything like this. This is a new design, and when I first saw it I was thinking this is going to be a game changer. Why wasn't this made sooner? I've tried many vests before and used doing different exercises, and some have been better than others, but this looks the best of them all. It's why I pre-ordered it. I took the risk on it, just like I'm promoting you to do. And why? Because I saw a product that got rid of all the issues a normal vest has, plus gets over a barrier that bodyweight training has, and that's progressive overload. Sure, you can do it, but it's slightly harder with calisthenics. But if you do what you do with weight training and just add weight each workout or week and do it in 1.25 or 2.5 kg increments, it's easy to manage. Plus you can use the same weights you would if you were doing weight training, which is awesome. I welcome you to the Easy Vest, and this is what I saw and why I took the plunge. I saw the potential in it and how it could impact my training. But here lies the first issue. Unlike other vests, you need to get the weights. If you're in a gym, just use their plates. Easy, fantastic, no problem. Get the vest. But if you're at home, that means more money. And let's be honest, this vest isn't cheap, and it's on an early bird special, meaning if you don't get it now, the price may rise. $159 is a lot of money, especially since you can use a dip belt at the gym or use a rucksack at home. So why invest the money? It makes upping the resistance to your workout easier to do and to keep track of. Yes, you have to get extra weight, but you can go higher than any other vest. This vest is touted to be the heaviest weighted vest ever, and it's true. It can hold 100 kilos, so think of the potential there. You won't need to buy multiple vests, just one. I bought a weighted vest that could hold up to 30 kilos and held sandbags so you could change how it weighed. It cost me 70 quid. This cost me 20 quid more, and it's a lot better. How many of you have those old plates, you know, the 1-inch diameter ones that you would do dumbbell curls with? Well, if you don't want to buy Olympic plates, Kensui have a second adapter that can hold these cheaper, smaller plates, so you may not have to spend more money. But even if you did, again, think of the potential. So to finish the point, yes, $159 is expensive and quite an investment, but it may get more expensive, so for that reason, if you want to get it now. Use the discount code down below to save yourself $20. But still, you have a vest that can hold 100 kilos that allows you to add Olympic plates or the 1-inch diameter ones, and you can progress your weights much easier than normal weighted vests. Plus, it isn't that more expensive or on par with other vests, but you get so much more. Most vests are a set weight, which means you're back to square one of just adding reps once you get accustomed to that weight. But this vest allows for progressions for the future, for many years potentially. 100 kilos is a lot of weight after all. One final note, and this is important, and that lifting a heavy vest over your head is hard and awkward. If you're trying to do a heavy set but your set begins with trying to get a 30 kilo vest over and onto you, that's not good. This vest weighs 1.4 kilos on its own. It will weigh even less if you take the padding out. You plate load it while it's on, so you save energy and don't worry about jerking your neck trying to get it on or off, and when you're fatigued from a heavy set, that likely happens. So the next point, which is weighted push-ups. In a weighted vest they are pretty good, but if you've ever tried with a dip belt it kind of works, but it's not great. Plus, if you're at home, you still need to buy those weights. A normal weighted vest, because of how the weight is distributed, a lot of them restrict range of motion, rub against your arms, and the heavier you go, the more it does this. Sandbag ones tend to fall out, and if you get some that don't attach tight or are quite bulky, they will touch the floor before you do. So again, this will restrict your range of motion. So now you have the easy vest. This thing is small. I mean, if you were a big guy, it will feel and look like a bra. Plus, take out the padding and it's even smaller. So this doesn't restrict your range of motion. You don't have the issue of the other vests do, which is you're stuck to one weight. You can add weight session by session and really build a strong press up. Gone are the days of putting a 20 kilo plate on your back and doing a crap set and focusing more on not letting the plate slide off. You can even do clap push-ups and not have the vest jump and slide around, or that wouldn't have been possible with a weight plate on your back. All positives, right? No, there's just one issue, and it's fairly small. The weight is put on an adapter on the front and on the back. That's how you're able to hold so much weight and to use Olympic plates. The problem is if you're doing push-ups and using the front adapter, it can get in the way and reduce your range of motion. You can get around that by raising your hands off the floor, so you could put some plates and do them off that, or parallettes, or even if you're using rings, that could basically get around that. Or what is a better option, and that is to take the adapter out and just load the weight on the back adapter, which it's, in my opinion, is a better way to do it. Then you don't have to worry if you slip and basically the adapter hitting you in the chest, even though there is a chest plate, so it won't go directly into you. But my main point is most people don't do weighted push-ups. Most neglect this exercise because many can do lots and lots of reps. So if you're after strength gains, that's not going to work. And putting plates on your back or having multiple vests so you have lots of progressions available is costly and just annoying. How many of these vests can hold more than 30 kilos? Think about the push-up and what this vest could do for you. Imagine doing 50, 60 kilo push-ups, and imagine the chest on a guy doing them. So the next point is handstand push-ups. If you're not doing them, do them. If you want big shoulders that are strong and healthy, do them. I love the overhead press, but I think these are better. A lot of vests I've used doing handstand push-ups just slide down and cover your face. They put you off, and when you're trying to focus on doing the set, you're more focused on breathing or worrying about the vest coming down and doing damage to your neck, which is not ideal. This vest is small and sticks to you. End of. There's nothing else to say. If you want big shoulders and want to progress your handstand push-up and do heavier lifts, this is the vest for you. I will briefly go over a few more exercises and why this vest is awesome and greatly improving my training. I could do more about it, but your time is valuable, so at this point I just want to say thanks for watching and sticking to this point. Most people will use a dip belt. They're okay, but they have many issues. They are mainly used when doing dips or push-ups. The big problem though is they swing and they bash your manhood up. Plus, once you start loading a lot of weight, they can get uncomfortable to wear and to move with. They force your legs wider, which impedes your dips, and they swing, which affects the pull-up a lot. This vest, the weight is centered and close to you. It doesn't move and it's comfortable. End of. Also, you are able to get into weighted inverted rows, just like the push-up. It's a fantastic move that most people discard because they can do lots of reps. And I know you can make it harder by changing your body's angle and what you do with your legs, but if you're focusing on adding weight, it's better than resting a plate on your chest or groin, and you can go very, very heavy with it. And the inverted row is something you want to be doing because you don't just want to be doing pull-ups, you also want to do some horizontal pulling as well, and this vest is going to allow you to make inverted rows to be able to do strength training and build strong back doing it. Big win. finally, on the exercises before I go into the final important points, and this is pretty big and often overlooked, and that's the impact on your leg training. The days are gone for you to do weighted lunges with dumbbells where your grip gives out before your legs do. You're doing step-ups, and what you really want is your hands free for balance, but you've got weights in your hands. Or you want to make leg training harder, so you do one leg at a time, so your overall set lasts minutes. Holding a weight that long is hard, and in the end you'll be more focused on holding and dropping the weight than really hitting your legs hard. Easy vest hits again. Load weight onto you. Your hands are now free for balance, plus you can load a lot of weight as your legs are harder to fatigue and need more weight to do so. Maybe a lot more than you can hold in your hands, especially if you've already done pull-ups and your grip is fired. Use this for your leg training and it will go further than you think. You won't need to have dumbbells or other hand-holding weights anymore as you load it onto the vest. Easy and effective. Doing jump squats and burpees are also possible if you like doing them. Plus, if you want to do stuff like sit-ups or hyperextensions, these are now going to be harder because you can load weight and make it more progressive. You need to be lifting heavier and progressive to continue to build muscles on these places. The list of exercises and how you can use this vest is endless, which brings me to the final point. So, is this vest worth it? And should you get it after all? That's what you want to know when watching a review. If it was cheaper, then hands down buy it. It's wicked and easy to use. You plate load it and the spin collars hold it in place. You can change weights fast and quickly, which is great as each exercise you do, you may need different weights. But it is expensive, $159 or 90 quid if you're in the UK. You could make do and try different ways to make your pull-ups and dips and other things harder. So the question is, can you afford it? And do you want to spend the money? If it's a yes, then honestly you will love it, like I do. But if you can, then I understand. But maybe in the future when they are a bigger company, it will become cheaper. Who knows? But since there is nothing like it, maybe not. If you want to check it out, there is a link below. Use the code LDK in caps lock and save yourself $20. If you like this product and you buy this product, comment down below, let me know what made you want to buy it and if this review helped you. That is it for today, and I will see you soon.